Hola, mi gente. It's your girl here. Excuse me. Just wanted to kind of put a little bit of jazz in the background. So I got something to talk about. And this is for these folks or anyone who wants to tap into becoming their best self or their highest self, right? I have a message for you. And what I can say is change. Not everyone knows how to adapt to that. So while you're changing, the folks around you who live with you and who are with you every single day, a lot of them don't know how to adapt to this new you. But let me tell you something. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter, because that's the mindset, that's the frame of mind that you need to have. That's that level of protection for self that you need to have. And I don't say that in an angry way. I say that in a way where you're going to probably go through it. You're going to probably get challenged. You're probably going to get put in a position where I can't do that here. It could be at your home, whoever you're living with. I can't do that here. These people, they don't know nothing about this. They're disturbing my peace. Bring it back. Stop allowing for people to disturb your peace. This has a lot to do with self-love, self-first. Because eventually you will catch up. And when I say catch up, you will catch up to the mentality that you have to have around these folks the same way they have to have, and they will catch up to the mentality of having the new you around them. Are you following me here? Okay. So of course, this is a one step at a time thing, but it has to be persistent, consistent, and every single day. You have to learn how to continue building the love for self. So whether you live in a home where you are only operating out of one bedroom, or you're operating as the head of household and that whole entire home is yours, make sure that you are cleansing your space. Make sure that it's consistent. Make sure that your sleeping quarters is comfortable. Make sure that your clothes are neat. Make sure, this is not even an exaggeration. So if you're the type of person that, for example, you take something off for the day and you toss it in the laundry, make sure eventually you tap into cleaning those clothes. Okay, maybe you're not washing clothes every single day. Maybe you have a washing machine on board. Maybe you have to go to a laundromat. Who knows your lifestyle? Do not forget to clean those clothes. I don't even like that song. So I need for you guys to really hear me out. Even if you came home late from work, even if you come home late from work and you're tired, make sure you wash those dishes that you ate dinner with. Make sure your kitchen is clean. Yeah, it's a thing. Because the more you learn how to stay on top of your home, these are lessons that you're learning at home to get you ready for the lifestyle of always being ready. It starts somewhere. It has to start with you. When it comes to getting ready for the week, if you have a heavy work week, if you have kids, even if you're a single person, get into the habit of making sure that the clothes in your closet are ready for the week that's coming. Your closet should not be a mess. You should not be throwing things in your closet and then you wake up the next morning and all of a sudden your messy closet is looking back at you like, so what are we wearing today? And you're like, oh my goodness. You know, that energy, you're feeding into that energy. Okay? So stop worrying about going out with your friends. Stop worrying about the friends that you don't have. Stop worrying about being bored at home and go clean that closet. That closet should at all times be organized. It's a thing. Now, we're making sure our space is clean. So those little tasks that you take care of, that you keep pushing off to the side, I'm going to need you to do that as well. And what does this have to do with self-love, self-first? Like, the consistency of you learning how to wake up every single day and be ready and go to sleep and be ready, and every single day being prepared and stepping up to this world ready and stepping up to yourself with love and with care. The repetition of this accumulates, and it becomes a lifestyle, and it becomes easy, and you understand how cleansed your energy is at home. Okay? And then the part of I always am ready, so I don't have to get ready, that becomes a lifestyle. Okay? So I want you guys to be clear on this. It is imperatively important that you take care of self first. And that's including everything from within to out. So taking care of your body internally to the space that's around you externally, it's a thing. You trying to step up, or you trying to get left behind? Like, choose a side. Okay? So I don't care what habits you've gravitated to by living with other people, but we're not worrying about their lives. They got to worry about their own. And you got to do it humbly, without an attitude. Because remember, self-love, self-first, we always step up as our best self. So giving people attitude, like, there's this thing I used to always say, and I still believe into it. It could be the prettiest female, the most handsome dude. In the streets, they applaud you, they praise you, for the way you are in the streets, right? Or someone praises you for how you are in the office. Or someone in a relationship praises you for how you are, right? But then the minute that you go home, you're the ugliest person. That's not a self-love, self-first act. First of all, we're not living that way. So the same way you present yourself outside in the streets, you have to be even better at home. Because in order for you to come up and step up as your best self, you got to be your best self at home first. How do you think you plan on entertaining the cup overflow lifestyle? How do you plan on entertaining the I'm always ready, I don't have to get ready lifestyle? How do you think that's going to happen? It has to come with persistence, way of living, staying organized, and being your best self at all times. I've given you some jewels. Follow the process, guys. All of this is self-love, self-first. And it's free. It's free. But it's going to take some work from you. So, again, if you're living in a house where other people are the way they are, let them be the way they are. You might be bothered at first because you're still learning. But there's got to be a point in time where you need to stop being bothered with them and keep moving on in your direction. So maybe you need to move out. You understand? Maybe you need to separate from that person. Yeah. You understand? Maybe you can't. Maybe in order for you to survive right now, you need to be in the same place as this person. Cut them off. Force them to respect you for who you are on a daily basis. Just don't do it angrily. Don't try to work on that aggravation, because I know how some people can aggravate you. You understand? I get it. I get it. But we're working on that too. You understand? All of it. It's like a full circle. You are the one who is involved in creating your highest self. And in order for you to seal the deal, just think of a bulb. Think of a circle. Think of the aura that you're building. It's got to start with you. You understand? So if you live life a certain way and all of a sudden now you want to change, there it goes. Here's your change. Okay? So, as always, I'm always going to speak about self-love, self-first. Because that's the mentality that you have to have in order to get this done. For you to get this done, you gotta go with the flow. Don't resist. Go with the flow. You understand? Some days will be better than others. Some days you'll be more organized than others. But just don't drop the ball. Don't just leave it there. Pick it back up and keep going. Keep rolling. You understand? Continue to self-love, self-first every single day. That's the answer. All right? As always, I send you peace and love and the strength to be able to master these things, because it's important. All right? Self-love, self-first at all times.